option.
The first day of Oregon school starts tomorrow, and for some students, they have more than COVID-19 to worry about. 4 past and present students tell us racism is a huge problem at every grade level in the district, and that it's often ignored. 13 Investigates shares their stories and looks into their allegations of a major racial divide. Inside the walls of any school, children are supposed to feel safe and protected. But these students say at Oregon schools,
you hear a lot of racism, the N-word, like coon, like jigaboo.
Would you say racism is a problem at Oregon schools?
Yes, a very big one.
A problem these 4 friends say started long before they even got to high school.
Like going into elementary school, I just became like used to it.
I've been called the N-word since my kindergarten year, like through the senior year, like every single year. There hasn't been a year where I haven't been called that.
Is it common for students in Oregon schools to use that kind of language?
Yeah, it's very common, very common.
But the students say there's been little, if any, consequences for students who use racist language, even when school leaders are shown proof of it.
When a kid DM'd me on Instagram talking about like how he didn't like black people.
This is the Instagram message Terrence Harris got from a fellow student, showing a sheep covered in a white sheet captioned, "We hate blacks." Then the student says, "Kill yourself." Have you ever complained to the school about it?
Yeah, I tried one time.
This was the result of his complaint. 13 Investigates obtained an email from David L. Ron Middle School principal Kip Crandall. It was sent to Harris's mother, saying, "We spoke about First Amendment rights and what people are unfortunately allowed to say." A few weeks later, in another email, Crandall tells the superintendent he wasn't told the extent of the comments, and that was, quote, "a whole different threshold." But Harris says still nothing was ever done.
And that's what scared me, because my son confided in a man for that situation, and it could have been too late.
Terrence's mother, Erin McLean, says it wasn't the first time the school district failed her children.
This boy kept making fun of her skin color. He said, "When I go home and I take a poop, it reminds me of your skin, Erilyn."
And the school district knows about this?
Yes.
What has it done?
They didn't do anything.
13 News took these allegations to the superintendent of Oregon schools, Dr. Tom Mahoney. He denied our request for an interview, but provided this statement in part saying, quote, "The Oregon School District treats every allegation of bullying seriously and has a set procedure for investigating those complaints." He went on to say, "We provide appropriate discipline intended to educate the children about the impact of their behavior on others." Show of hands, how many of you feel the school district is aware there's a racism problem?
They are. We had a meeting about it.
A March 2020 email from the superintendent talks about having a meeting about race issues at OHS, and went on to say it shocked some staff who believed there was little to no racism. 13 Investigates uncovered multiple emails in which faculty brought up concerns about racism inside the schools. In December of 2019, Oregon's high school principal wrote the school was dealing with a fairly serious matter involving racial comments and threats. And she said to staff, "I beg of you, if you hear these types of statements, please, please do not allow it." How many of you believe the school district is trying to fix this problem? McLean doesn't think so either, and that's why she agreed to share her family's story, despite the fact that 3 of her children still go to Oregon schools.
And I'm scared that once this comes out as well, that it's a bigger target, but I have to do what's best for my kids and other kids, because I'm scared for all of them to take somebody's advice and kill themselves. Our investigation on this topic began after a video circulated of an Oregon student using racial slurs and vulgar language against black people. The district said it was investigating the incident, but it has not announced the results of that investigation or if that student was punished. If you feel your school is not adequately addressing harassment based on race, sex, religion, or disability, you can contact the 3 following places for help.